I need you to take
Oh,
this.
I better write that down too, right?
What?
What I just committed myself to.
Right, so you know.
March 21st.
There you go.
Oh my God, that's Sammy's birthday. Oh. Okay, so change
I mean, the other thing you can do is just do a private coaching.
on the 21st
No, on your own time with Chris, with the pianist.
instead of the studio
And you
sign
can
up.
skip. I mean, I think it's nice for the kids to do the studio class.
Oh, but I see Chris all the time. We could do
Chris
that.
Salox?
The pianist?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Oh, where do you see him?
at the workshops for Kathy.
Oh, I thought her mother played.
No, because not for her advanced students.
Oh.
I went.
See, that's why I was having a hard time getting Chris. She's the cellist that he keeps playing.
Right, she has about 6 students that see him all the time.
Mm.
Duke it out with her. April
I'm
28th.
going to.
It made my A ring.
What's that?
When you just laughed, it made my A ring.
9:30.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Ha.
Okay.
Okay. And this is gonna be somewhere else, but we'll figure that out later.
Where both of those rehearsals at the Piedmont Center.
Okay.
All right, my dear. We need to confirm what you're going to play for the evaluation. I am thinking you'll play the sites number 2 and the sites number 5.
Yep.
For end of March.
I like that.
Sets number 5 right now. I
Mhm.
just stopped at the right
It's fine.
there.
You got a month and a half.
Okay.
So in the email,
I'm sorry.
in one,
It's spell corrected something really bad again.
in one of the emails is Chris's email if you don't have it, but she probably could use, probably safe to book 20 minutes for her, 10 minutes apiece, run it a few times.
So you want her to work with Chris within 2 weeks before the recital?
Correct.
Perfect.
All right. So those 2 pieces are for level 4. So that you want to keep track of, because then that's the fees are based on the level.
Level 4.
And then we need to pick scales that are in level 4. I don't think you've done this before, right? Have you ever
We
done
did.
this?
We played a 1-minute piece last year. And also, I'm gonna give you money, I'm sorry, next Monday, because I don't get any money until the 1st,
Okay.
ever.
Gotcha.
Sorry about that. If you would prefer, I can give you a check dated for the 1st.
No, I'd rather not. That would be, then I have to, make sure it doesn't get mixed in with everything
Okay.
else when I go to the bank and that kind of thing. And you can do credit card now.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Venmo.
Okay.
My new thing. Well, it's just my email, but it's on the sheet.
Okay, I'll figure it out.
All right. So for your scales at level 4, let's see. I'm going to write it all in for you. You may play 2-octave major scale, A flat, B flat, or B. Which would you like to play? Not B flat, it's too easy. So you're allowed to do A flat or B.
What are we doing? B flat major?
Not A flat major.
A flat major.
Yeah.
I don't really know how to do it though.
But you have a month and a half. We're going to learn it.
Okay.
I'm only picking things you don't know how to do so you can learn something new.
Yeah.
If we did B flat, you'd already know it.
Yeah.
2-octave major scale, E flat, E, or F. I think E flat would be good because you need it for book 5.
Yeah.
Okay.
I already did the E major scale, so it's gonna be mine.
No, E flat.
E
major.
flat one.
E flat major.
So it's just like the E major but flats. For the E.
Right, but it's 2 octaves. You only have done the 1-octave E major scale.
I mean, I would have to shift on the E string.
Or the A string.
And
All right. Okay. And the minor scale. G, D, or A. You've already done A, so that's too easy. And G, you already did for book 3, but you do need a D minor scale for Bach double. So how about we do Bach that one? Are you okay with that?
Sure.
Okay, and then a 2-octave G chromatic.
It's a Draco-matic.
G chromatic scale. I mean, it just means you start on G, but chromatic means you play every note, all the half steps.
Like,
Very cool.
like that.
Exactly. Okay.
Yay.
It's what wind players like to do.
I kind of like to do it too. Okay. And then we need to do you guys have Wolfart etudes?
No.
Do you know those?
I can buy them. I'm sure I have them somewhere in my basement, but I'm not gonna get them out. They might be rat
Are we
infested.
gonna do this book?
Yeah, we will. We're not going to do it for the evaluation though. That's an
Yay.
exercise thing.
Exercise.
Jumping up and down. That kind of thing. Just kidding. Okay.
Yeah.
So I want to put a question mark. Probably. Do you want to pull one up? Are you going to look one up
I'm looking it up.
and then I'll show you which one to get.
Are we gonna do it for the evaluation?
Yes. So oh, that's a pretty. It's a funny layout. So that's nice and cheap.
I don't
Try
care.
to remember.
As if we're using it for more than one piece, it's fine.
Trying to remember, somebody else had, I think it was that one, and the layout's funny, it's harder to read, like everything's squished together.
Oh.
So there's one, if you look it up, it's Rachel Barton Pine edition. And that has a nice layout. And it comes with a CD of it, which I don't really want the kids to listen to and then learn, but they certainly can listen to it afterwards. Alright.
Weird to see you can use a blue pen when I have a blue book.
It's the same kind of blue too.
Yay.
Well, are they all the same volume 1? I mean, you don't want to buy the wrong one.
That's a good point. So do Foundation 1, Opus or Opus 45.
60 studies.
Yeah, once I see it all. No, that's the. Did you? Oh, it didn't go.
Right.
So let's do your quintuplets, page 11. Can we do that first?
Yeah.
Oh, why didn't it come up on Amazon then? Foundation studies, right?
Yeah.
7.
Yes, and that's
It was same Amazon. I don't know why.
funny. Yeah, that's good.
That's it.
Mhm.
Okie doke.
It's so funny. The different editions have the same etudes, but numbered differently and put in different sequences, so it's a little confusing.
I just said 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. Oh,
So the chromatic scale starting on
G. All right, you ready?
It's 1 octave on the chromatic.
2.
Okay.
I'll show you.
Of course.
Of course. you are not using. Can they be lazy and just droop? Do you think it's possible?
What?
The fingers you're not using, just let them be droopy.
Okay.
Do you know how to be droopy? Lazy. Yeah, there you go.
We didn't get to this one.
Just show me what you got. I know you went to the next one line because. Okay, so the reason you're having a hard time with that one is because you're trying to move your fingers over and one's curling up and one isn't. Do you remember how to get your fingers from one string to the next? You don't have to change the finger curl, right? You just swing your arm, the same as you would with a single note. So play those two notes, then you pick them up, then you swing your arm until they're over then the strings you want, but don't change the curl of your finger. Now swing your arm. Yes! Now pick them up, swing. Yes! Got it. So swing arm for both notes, right? So you started to try to do walking fingers. Walking fingers are very useful, but not here.
Yeah, not like, okay, here's that, okay, here's that, okay, that.
Exactly. Now, let's do the last line. How come you didn't do the last line?
No, you marked that to stop.
That was the week before last.
Oh, yeah, but anyway, I didn't really get to it because we were working on this line a lot because I didn't really get how to move my arm that well. I knew I would swing, but I swung too much that it sort of hurt my arm.
Oh, yeah. Whenever you feel pain, that means it's too much. So let's do the last line.
I know what this does.
So this one you go. Don't, and I don't skip the slur for the first week. Now swing your arm to go to the next. There you go. Swing for the next two. Oh, it happens again. Sorry. Don't swing your arm. It's the same thing again. We're skipping the repeat.
Wait, no.
Now, yes. There you go. Yeah, you totally can do the last line. Yeah. Don't be afraid of it. What's the worst that could happen?
Nothing.
Ugly notes.
Eh,
It's not like in that picture on the National Geographic.
I don't know.
See, See on the music stand behind the, oh, you can't see it maybe.
Where?
Look at the music stand over in the corner. What happens if that person makes a mistake?
A lie.
So which one's safer, violin playing or mountain climbing?
Violin playing.
Way safer. That's why I said violin. But Marina does mountain climb or climb, so.
Instead of having you teach us how to rock climb.
Yeah, I'd be a bad teacher anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, not good. Okay, are you ready for some more music? Like,
Sure.
let's do a G major scale. Okay, can we loosen your bow a tiny bit? It's a little too tight. You like to tighten your bow a lot, don't you?
Yeah.
You hoping it explodes like fireworks? Okay, don't do it too much now. I think it want it to be mushy, like a, I don't know. Okay, so now let's do four slur, and I want you to pretend it's a concerto. What kind of tone would you use if it was a concerto?
Sort of a smooth one.
Would it be powerful in order to stick out
Sort
against?
of.
How many people are in the orchestra in usual concertos? Could be like 100 people. You're the soloist, and 100 people are accompanying you. How powerful do you need to be?
Really?
Really powerful. So I'd like to hear.
Or more than really, like rock climbing really to the top.
You have to be rock climbing powerful, but it's safer.
Yeah. Safer like on a toy rock climbing.
Right. There you go. All right. Go for it. Ooh, save your bow.
Yeah, I thought I was doing that. Or the too slow. Okay.
Yes, that's the kind of tone we want. That was fun, don't you think?
Yeah.
All right. I'd like to do the E major scale for a second. I want you to lower your hand and play. Excellent. Just get comfortable with that this week. Okay?
E flats and B flats. Or B flats and E flats.
Well, you know what? Actually,
And
next week we're doing all the scales with flats, right? And
Yay.
order of flats is Betsy eats apple, dumplings, George catches fish. So for flats, it's a different little trick, and E flat has 3 flats. Betsy eats apple.
B flat, E flat, and A flat.
Exactly. You got it. All right. Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see what we have time for as far I might do the chromatic scale in group class too, so then we don't have to take time out of your lesson. All right, let's do your first etudes.
Yay. Yes, I did. I can't find it. There it is. I entered around with my hand. Okay. Here's 4. Okay. Also, the speed that we did was 92. Oh.
do 7?
No.
I think this week you could do 7 and 8, because 8's gonna be so crazy easy for you. So would you
Yes.
try that?
It's just like a 2-meter scale. And like,
Only it's out of order, isn't it? So see how easy it's gonna be? But you don't need to do it in your lesson. That's how easy it is. Alright, let's do sights concerto. Number 5,
yeah.
first movement. What does it mean, number 5?
Like it's the 5th. Wait, it's the 5th one.
It's the 5th concerto he ever wrote.
Yeah.
5th violin concerto he wrote.
Yeah.
And then what does it mean, movement 1?
It means like the first part of the concerto because there's many parts to one concerto.
How many parts do concertos tend to have?
Maybe 3 or 4.
Usually 3. Fast movement, a slow movement, and then a fast movement. There are exceptions.
Like this.
Note that one has,
Sort of slow.
though that whole, those 2 pages, that's a concerto. I mean, that's a movement. That's the first movement, all of that together.
So
And then-
should I go on from here?
Let me hear you play and then we'll decide.
Oops, I held it for 3.
What size beats are you counting?
1, 2, 3,
Half note, quarter note, 8th note, 16th note?
quarter notes.
Okay. Just start from the beginning of that line, that's fine.
No, except this is an 8th note.
Right, with an 8th rest.
Yeah.
Bum, rest, bum,
Oops.
You got it. Okay, you probably just got backwards when you restarted. You just started in the wrong direction. Yeah, that's it, that's it.
And I got messed up here.
Good. Can I have your violin?
Yeah.
Not forever. Just for a minute. Did we decide her E string was bad?
I changed it.
This isn't really.
Okay, then maybe it just needs to be warmed up.
Because my hands are hot too. Well,
That won't affect it. So, but when the new strings are new, they go out of tune really easily.
okay.
That's what I was wondering. Okay, so how about we do this? Let's work on that section first and add some fun stuff since you know it so well, and then we'll learn the rest of it. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
So,
This isn't doing good.
oh, you did practice all the way to there?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay.
I only practiced up to the E.
Okay, alright.
Before the E.
Am I giving you too much work to do?
Well, you might want to ask Marcia that too.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know.
Well, how long are you spending practicing?
Almost an hour a day.
Okay,
Close to an hour.
that's appropriate.
Like we start at 7:30 usually, and then we go to 8:30, I think.
Okay. When you said to 8, I was like, that's only half an hour. All right. Well, let you just do what you can. Okay. Let's start at the beginning. And in any given moment, I won't give you a million things to think about, but that'll be different for each measure. Like the beginning, what do you see marked on those notes?
Accents.
All right. So let's do them. And then what happened with the sound there? I mean, not including my out-of-tune violin.
It got wider. On this, it's a deep crescendo, and then
Yes.
it gets
So let's-
louder on the.
Yeah, so I think we should do our dynamics and our accents. What do you think?
Yay.
Woohoo! And then when we get to the bottom, I have a fancy bow stroke.
Oh no.
Oh no? It's Calais, it's one you know. But I'll just show you where to put it.
Yeah, I was thinking on this,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we could do like collays here, but I don't think you said you could, right?
Well, if you did, you could do that, which would technically PK, but Calais usually.
Or I could
So you don't need to do that.
Well, I said,
So that would be bouncing.
yeah, but
That's yeah.
dancing.
So if it's more forte, it's anyway, let's talk about that when we get there. Okay. Ready? Ready? And. Nudge, nudge. So let's put little nudges.
I thought you were just doing.
That is what I was doing. But when you play it, you can play all the notes. I was just doing the teacher accompaniment fun. Okay, so now right there, last bow.
So I'll have to. Like,
Well, you can do the lift there. That's a fun place to put a ukulele. But the most important thing is that on the down bow, the slurs, you just use little bits bow. So what do you think? Do you like it with the little collays?
yeah.
If you like it, you can do that. But still, little bow. Can you try that?
Sure. I keep thinking like that.
That's okay. Let's slow that. 3, 4, 1. Okay. So one of the things I heard you do is count there, which is great. Eventually we'll not need you to do. But I would like you to breathe.
Yay.
Works better that way. That's dangerous, not breathing. You know, if you just hold your breath for the whole length of this piece, you might turn blue. So let's make sure we're breathing.
Sometimes I play a piece without thinking of that.
That better be a short piece. Okay, let's do it right there. Big breath. Ready, go. 4, 1. Keep going. Yeah. Now here, this is my favorite part. Ready? Yeah. Go by yourself. Do it by yourself. Have fun. Okay, so did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not convincing me. Yeah, have fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's not like, yeah, then it's not enough Kool-Aid.
Okay. Well, it's also really hard because it's going sort of fast, and I can't.
Wait a minute. Wait. I have a question.
What?
Can you do hard things?
Yeah.
Okay then. Was that more fun?
Yeah.
Are you just faking it?
No. It's fun.
And were you able to do it?
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of the whole piece.
Yay.
I mean, I kind of like this part too. We'll get there today. Okay, let's go to the tranquillo e dolce section. What on earth does that mean?
I have no idea.
What does the word tranquillo sound like? What English word? Might be an English word you don't know, but.
What?
Tranquillo sounds like tranquil. Do you know what that word means?
Triangle?
Tranquil.
No.
So if you like tranquil waters, peaceful waters, not a lot of waves.
Peaceful
And
and smooth.
dolce does not mean smooth. It means sweetly. Like if you're petting a baby kitten, sweetly, holding a baby, sweetly. You might be smooth, but it does not mean smooth.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
Deal?
Yeah.
All right. So let's play some sweet notes, shall we? Ready? These notes are so small, I don't know why they made them so small, but that's a 4, and then that's an open. So it's nice so that they don't both sound so much the same. Beginning of the line. Good. Okay, so now we're going to go on to the next part, the brillante section, which eventually will be very fast. But right now, today, we are going to
And
go
on
very
the other side, so when this part
slow.
is supposed to like
That's it.
that.
And we're going to go and practice that in a bit, but let's do this first.
Okay.
Slowly. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. And when you see staccatos on something fast, it's impossible, right? But what you can do is bounce. But we are not going to do that. I do not know why they left them in. Nobody bounces it when they first learn the piece, okay? So we're not going to do that. Just détaché. It doesn't. Right now we're going slow, right? But we're not going to go slow in the end. Go ahead, just play. Yeah, you got the wrist movement for it. It's like what piece? Devil's dance, or whatever it is. Devil string.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Good. Okay, so now here, they didn't actually write this correctly. So the way you're going to actually do it, I'm going to write it the way you're going to play it. This is one way they could have written it correctly. I don't know why they didn't do it. This means you can play an E with each one of these notes, okay? But another way they can write it is if you put double slashes, do you know what that means?
No, you can
Do you
do
mean?
16 times.
Exactly, so that's really what they can do. So you play all those.
So
all
I
those
just do E's with whatever I'm doing on the A string.
Exactly.
Yeah, but you did. Is it supposed to? Oh, yeah, it is. I couldn't see those slurs at the bottom.
Yeah, they're kind of far away. And then what's the name of this note? Can you tell me the name of it? Right here.
Or it's a G sharp or an A flat.
What makes you think it might be a G sharp?
Well, it's an A flat and an A flat. Or,
Okay, right here?
yeah.
Okay. So if it was a G sharp, then the dot would be on this line, the second line of the staff, right?
No, but
Are you thinking about something, or do you want me to?
no, it's just usually A flat or something is the same as G sharp.
Right, but that's not a name. What does this symbol mean right there?
Natural.
Yeah, so it's not a flat, it's a natural of some sort. And then where's the dot? What space?
I don't really
What dot?
like.
The one that has a circle on it, around it.
I think she doesn't know what you're talking about. What the dot?
Let's see the dot that makes the note.
It's an A.
Oh, okay, so it's not. So if you look, this is on the, this flag right here is interfering with what, it makes it look like it's on the second space, but it's actually on the third space. So here's the first space, second space,
C.
third space, is the C, yeah. So are you following me why it's mysterious looking?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start on the C.
Wait, do you have to hold your finger on the G and D?
Mm-hmm. Try it. See what happens. If you need help, I'll give you help. But first, just try it. Okay, don't need to give you help. You got it. Sometimes you have to move it around and experiment.
Yay.
All right, can we do the other concerto?
Sure. Easy. Just a flip.
You ready?
Sure.
Actually, let's go to the second page. Can we do that? Make sure we get into the brillante. it's there. The next thing you can do is practice some of the dynamics. You've got that, but or there you go. Good. I think that'll be nice. And then the way I do it is that this is like piano or mezzo piano, and then these two lines are the exact same notes, so you get quieter, kind of like an echo.
Okay.
Should we do the brillante now?
I haven't done it really fast.
So just do whatever speed that you've done it at. Do you know how fast you've gotten on the metronome?
We aren't really doing it that much with the metronome, but I feel like we've been doing it like that, but I don't know what speed it is.
Okay, so one of the things right now, because we haven't been doing finger exercises, right? We're doing candy cane exercises, and that will help with that, right? But since your bow hold is just, like picture perfect shape, right? We have to hinge at the elbow, so you have to come lower on the bow. Can you do that?
Yeah, because if I do this, like way too low, it'd be
And you have to
like
move your
that.
whole arm.
Like
Yeah,
that.
it's just that you have to move your whole arm. That's it. So I want you to work on this with the metronome, okay? So do metronome practice.
Okay.
Even if you don't get big improvement each day, at least you'll know you're making the improvement. And then you metronome and hinge at the elbow. And you can't hinge at the elbow if you're in the lower half of the bow. It doesn't work.
Okay.
Alright, can you do me a favor and play the slow section and show me where the arrival note is?
The arrival note.
Meaning, remember we talked about which note is the loudest in the phrase?
Right here.
Yeah, so show me.
G.
Just play it.
I forgot the E.
Otherwise, yeah, go ahead, though. I like the shape. Just start again. Nice and cute. Excellent, excellent. All right, you know what to do. Is any of this memorized?
Sort of.
And you're on the right track. Okay. Thank you.